Quick Sells with Alco, and in this video I'm going to show you a few simple steps to check if your dish machine isn't getting enough detergent or getting too much detergent on your conveyor or high temp door machine. First, I'm going to go over if you're not getting enough detergent. The first product I'm going to talk about is the UltraCycle, the liquid detergent. If you're not getting enough detergent and you're using the liquid detergent, the first thing you're going to want to check is obviously make sure that you have solution in your pail. Once you've verified that you have solution in your pail, then check your dip tube. Make sure your dip tube is fully inserted into the product. The two most common things that you're going to have happen with the dip tube is, number one, if your dip tube somehow came off of your pickup line, then your pickup line could have curled inside of your bucket, allowing it to be exposed to air. If that happens, just make sure your line is reattached to the dip tube and inserted back into the product. The second thing that could happen would be if you have the other style dip tube, where the dip tube is going over top of your pickup line could have worked its way up the dip tube, allowing the dip tube to be fully inserted in the pail, but the pickup line not to be. So just make sure your pickup line is pushed all the way through your dip tube so it's reaching the product. Okay, next I'm going to talk about if you're not getting enough detergent and you're using either of our powder detergents. So that's going to be Superior or Energize. First thing you're going to want to do if you're using a powdered detergent and you're not getting enough detergent is to physically remove the detergent from your bowl and check the bowl to see if there's any debris. This could be a cap, it could be a screen, anything of that nature. You're going to make sure that that's removed so that the water can come through the screen cap and activate the product. The next thing you're going to want to make sure is on your detergent. It's going to have a screen cap and it's going to have a solid cap. Whenever you insert the product into the bowl, make sure that the solid cap is removed, leaving the screen cap on. Then you're going to simply place the product into the bowl. This is going to allow the water to activate the product and come through your feed line. Now, if you've tried both of these things and you're still not getting enough detergent, the next thing you're going to want to check is that your probe is calling for detergent. With a conveyor machine or a high temp door machine, you're not going to get detergent every rack. This is a common misconception, because the rinse agent does dispense every rack, but detergent doesn't. So the best way to check this is going to be to drain your machine and refill it. If you're using a powder detergent, either the Superior or the Energize, when you drain your machine and refill it and put the fresh water in the machine, it's going to call for detergent, spray water on it to activate it, and come through your feed line. So you'll know that it's getting into your machine if you see the water coming through your feed line. If you're using the liquid detergent, you're going to want to look at your dispenser on the wall and make sure that the detergent wheel is spinning whenever the machine refills. Next, I'm going to discuss if you're getting too much detergent. This is going to apply to either the liquid or the powder detergent. The first thing you're going to want to check if you're getting too much detergent on your conveyor or your high temp door machine is going to be if the machine has any leaks. If the machine is leaking, it's going to be introducing fresh water to replenish the water that leaked out, therefore diluting the detergent in your wash tank, and it's going to activate extra detergent to come in. So the first thing you're going to want to do is fix any leaks on the machine. That's going to save the detergent that you've already put in the machine. Okay, the second thing you're going to want to check if your dish machine is using too much detergent is if you have a scale buildup on your probe. So your probe is located in your wash tank. You'll see two metal prongs sticking out of your wash tank. If you drain your machine and take the baskets out, then you'll see this sticking through the side of the machine. If the machine is not delimed regularly, then you can get a scale buildup on these two metal prongs, which can cause the probe to not properly read the level of soap in the machine. If you've got this on your probe, then you're going to want to use delimer in a spray bottle and spray it directly onto the surface of the metal prongs, and use a steel wool or scrubby pad to simply pull any buildup off of it, leaving it exposed to bare metal. Once it's been exposed back to bare metal, then the probe will properly read the level of detergent back in the solution and cause you to quit using an excessive amount of detergent. The next thing you're going to want to check if you're going through too much detergent is if your spout is pulled up on your 5-gallon pail of UltraCycle. Because of the location where these pails are typically stored, they have a tendency to get water landing on the top of the surface, and if the spout's pushed in, the water is going to go to the lowest surface and drain back into the pail, causing it to dilute the detergent, which will make it call for more detergent. So the easy fix to that is just whenever you install your new pail of detergent, you're just leaving the cap on, just pull the spout up, then remove the cap and insert your dip tube. This is going to allow, if water comes on the top of the pail, not to flow back into the pail, but to run off the pail. Now, if you've tried all these steps and your dispenser alarm is still going off, signaling for detergent, or you're still going through excessive detergent, then please contact the necessary management to put a work order into our office or call us at 704-528-0123, and we'd be happy to send a technician out there to take care of your problem. Thank you for your business.